return the cows. No alimony. Still pay school fees. Kenyan courts are romantic. Let me tell you something nobody warns you about in marriage. Love may be blind, but Kenyan courts have perfect vision. Imagine divorcing peacefully. The court says, return the dowry. No alimony for you. Pay child maintenance and don't forget to pay school fees. And at this point, even heartbreaks need legal representation now. Today, I'll break you down real Kenyan court cases that shocked the country. Cases your aunt, your neighbor, and even your pastor has heard about. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will understand why family law is not for the weak. Let's start with the ruling that made people whisper in matatus and argue on Facebook. In a Kisii High Court decision, 2024 to 2025, the court made it very clear alimony is not automatic. The judge said something painful but honest. Marriage is a partnership of equals. Divorce does not create a lifetime sponsor. So the court basically told divorced couples, you are both adults. The marriage has ended. Now go and survive. This ruling shook many people because for years many believed divorce meant monthly support forever. But the court asked a dangerous question. If both spouses are capable, why should one suffer? Romantic? No. Constitutional? Yes. Now let's talk about the ruling that broke family WhatsApp groups. In another High Court decision from Kisii, the court ruled that dowry is proof of marriage, and once marriage ends, dowry may be refunded. And here's where it gets dramatic. The dowry was paid to the parents, but the court ordered the woman herself to ensure it is returned. So legally, the court said, Madam, we don't care if the cows died. We don't care if your uncle sold them. We don't care if they became nyamachoma in 2010. Return them or their value. At this point, even the parents start blocking calls. Now, before panic attacks start, Kenyan law is very firm on one thing. Children are innocent. In Moyale Kadhi's court, the court ordered custody to the mother, 50,000 shillings monthly child maintenance, and lastly, dowry obligation enforced. Why? Because children do not divorce with their parents. Even the Children Act says the best interest of a child comes first, not your emotions, not your anger, not your new relationship. So, whether alimony exists or not, child maintenance always survives divorce. The court does not ask if you are bitter, it asks if the child is fed. Now, let's talk about a case many Kenyans know, Echaria versus Echaria, a Supreme Court favorite. This case taught Kenya a painful lesson. You don't get property just because you are married. You must prove contribution, many effort, and sacrifice, not vibes. So, yes, emotional support matters in life, but in court, brings receipt. So, let me ask you seriously if alimony is fading, should people rethink marriage expectations? If dowry must be returned, is marriage still a cultural investment? If children comes first, why do adults still fight recklessly? And if courts demand proof, do you actually know your legal position? Because in Kenya, love may be emotional, but family is mathematical. In the next video, I'll break down which court handles what, how to file or defend a family law case, and the mistake that land people in jail for maintenance. DM me if you want explanation on legal concepts, court procedures, court and custody maintenance. dowry disputes, and matrimonial property. Before the court explains it to you,